We are back today at Walmart looking for some fall finds and of course some things to DIY, so let's go in. I'm so ready for fall this year. Let me show you the best items to get from Walmart. They have usually a whole aisle with all their fall stuff, so I'm gonna show you the things that I like to pick up. Number one thing is definitely these pumpkins. They're $5.98. They're probably the best deal you can get for a larger size pumpkin. You can get this cream one. I like this white one as well. You can get them in the traditional colors. This one's cute too. Floral picks are $1.34. You guys, all the wreaths are under $20 and there's some really cute ones. This one's really on trend right now with the velvet pumpkins. I also love this one with these like magnolia style wreaths, very cute. So here's a tip when you're at Walmart. They have a section called Value Fabric Cuts where they put all their remnant fabric. I was able to find 4 yards for only $4 of this fabric. I'm gonna use it to create some fabric pumpkins. I also really like this fabric, 3 yards for $8, but I think it's gonna complement the white really well. I'm going to be using this fabric to make some fabric pumpkins. I have another video on my channel that I will link below where I detailed how to create these fabric pumpkins if you want more detail. What I'm going to do is start by cutting a rectangle piece out of my 2 pieces of fabric and fold that in half. I want the print fabric to be a little bit larger, so with my white piece, I'm going to cut that a bit smaller. This doesn't have to be precise at all. Next, I folded the fabric in half and I stitched along the top edge of the fabric. Now for this next part, we're going to seal the bottom end. So you want to get a large needle and I'm going to add some yarn to my needle and just double knot the yarn. Next, I'm just going to loosely sew this around the edge. This does not have to be perfect. Once you get to the end, you're going to tie it off. Then you're going to pull your fabric right side out and begin stuffing it. Now at this stage, you really want to add quite a bit of stuffing so it makes your pumpkin nice and full. Now you're going to close up the top edge similar to how you did the bottom by just looping in a needle and tying it off. On this next part, we're going to make the side panels that give your pumpkin its shape. I'm going to start with my yarn, add it to the back, and then I'm going to pull it around the side of my pumpkin and then just knot it in the back. I'll repeat this step until I have 6 different strings going around my pumpkin. Now I'm going to take what was the top of my pumpkin and put it on the bottom so that the bottom is now my top piece. Now to create a stem, you can do a variety of things. I grabbed a clothespin because that's what I had on hand, and I'm just going to take some twine and wrap it around until I get to the top, and then I'll just wrap the twine at the top as well to cover up the clothespin. Now I'm going to create my white pumpkin the exact same way, stitching the bottom, tying that in place. Then I'll flip the fabric right side, put in the stuffing, then I'll use my needle to close up the top. Again, I'm going to create 6 lines around my pumpkin. Now, I thought that I wanted to do the same technique for the stem, so I used a clothespin, covered it up. Then I realized that it was just way too long and I wanted something shorter. So I went in my craft space and looked for something shorter. I came up with these cubes and I'm just going to glue 3 on top of each other and then I'll wrap that with twine. Just use what you have on hand because really anything will work. And here's a look at how my fabric pumpkins turned out. If you guys love seeing a week in my life where we plan, go shopping, DIY, and edit, and bring it all into one video, make sure you give us a thumbs up. It really helps to support us in the YouTube algorithm. So if you like having a straw bale for your front porch, Walmart has a great price. These 20-inch ones are only $6.97. You can also get the smaller 13-inch kind for $3.98. I love this coffee table basket for only $24.96. This would be so cute sitting out. If you want more tips for decorating for fall, make sure you consider subscribing to our channel. We post new videos on Mondays and Thursday, and you'll just get notified anytime we post a video. This pack of pumpkins, you get 5 in here for $4.98. There's also this smaller size for $2.98 and all of these different varieties. Such a good deal. So I love grabbing these. This is one of my best finds at Walmart. You guys, one of the new items that I'm excited about are the harvest garlands. They have this leaf, and then they also have these pumpkins in a wood shape. I think they're absolutely adorable. I think we're gonna pick up these. Both garlands are $3.98.
I wanna get to your clothes, gotta get it right now.
Now, you could definitely use this garland the way it is, but I wanted to give you some other options. So I'm gonna be disassembling this entire garland. I love the natural wood in these pumpkins. I just thought they were so cute. I also grabbed some lamb's ear that I had on hand just in my stash, and I'm gonna cover up those holes by putting a leaf of lamb's ear on the front. Now, I wanted these to stand up on their own so they would make a nice display on my shelf, or you could also use them as a centerpiece. So I grabbed some wood craft cubes. If you didn't have these, you could also try to use like a wood piece from your garage, and I ended up hot gluing 2 wood cubes to the back so that they would stand up, and I repeated this with all the pumpkins. I arranged these on my shelf with the neutral pumpkins that I grabbed from Walmart.
You wanna get close to me, why don't you do it right now?
All right, so Walmart has this awesome collection of wood, like kitchen items. This one's under $20. We're gonna do a DIY with it. So we're gonna do a wood burning technique on this. If you don't have a wood burner, they sell them at Walmart. They also have them on Amazon. I'll link to mine below. But I'm gonna start by just burning some leaf shapes onto this container. Now, I'm not great at wood burning at all, but I try my very best. It's kind of fun to do, but you have to be super, super careful whenever you're using this tool. Now, after I used the leaf burner, I came back in with this more fine tip, and I'm gonna try to connect all the leaves together to create a vine. Now, this was a little bit trickier than I thought it was going to be. Some of the leaves didn't connect perfectly, but in the end, I like the way it turned out. If it's not burning the way you want it to, you just kind of go back over it until you have that desired look that you're going for. Now you can use this sitting out as a centerpiece. I decided to put pumpkins in mine, but you could also fill it up with some fruit or anything you have on hand. I also wanted to show you how to include this garland. You don't have to hang up your garland. You can add it to your fall tablescapes. I think it adds a great pop of color to my fall decor. Now, I definitely think some Walmarts have better floral sections than other. We have 2 Walmarts in my town. This one's okay. We found these stems that we think are gonna work with our pumpkins, but we were hoping to find 4 more, but we're gonna make it work. 98 cents, better than Dollar Tree. These are $2.98. I'm gonna grab 3 of these pumpkins that are 98 cents. I bought a tray at Dollar General. I'm gonna show you how I style it all together. Couldn't believe I was able to find this tray for only $8 at Dollar General. I'm gonna style it with those green pumpkins we picked up in a pack from Walmart, as well as this eucalyptus. I love how natural this looks. I'm just gonna be pulling off pieces and adding it until I like the desired look. And here's how it turned out. This is a great centerpiece and really inexpensive for fall. You guys, Walmart keeps stepping it up with their collections. This time and table collection for dinnerware is gorgeous. Look at this bowl, so cute, $5.98. They have a ton of different options. How cute are these for your laundry room cleaning supplies? You can also get this to hide anything in your laundry room. Maybe. Oh, there's a scoop inside too. That's cute. We decided to go to another Walmart to look at their florals. I'm gonna grab some of the eucalyptus to do a DIY. I grabbed a pumpkin form from Dollar Tree, as well as some of these florals and eucalyptus. I'm gonna start by adding the florals to the bottom section of my wire pumpkin. I'm tucking in the stems, and at this point I didn't hot glue anything in place. Next, I wanted the eucalyptus to be on the bottom, so I'm gonna cut off smaller pieces and hot glue the eucalyptus to the bottom. You're gonna tell me that. What am I hearing? It feels like I'm also gonna add some around the top to give a little bit of texture and dimension. Help me catch my breath again. Now to hang this up, I'm gonna be using some simple twine. So I'm just gonna tie a knot to the top, and you can hang it anywhere on any needle. I'm grabbing those same yellow pumpkins that I picked up at Walmart, and I'm going to hot glue those in place. So I have 3 pumpkins in this wall hanging. Now you could use this as a unique wreath to put on your front door or just hanging up for fall. So I rarely leave Walmart without picking up some paint. I'm gonna grab this blue ocean for a project, and you guys told me your favorite color was Elephant by Waverly. So let me know down in the comments what your favorite Waverly color is. So I grabbed my books at the thrift store. They're just the cheapest option when I'm doing a project like this. I'm gonna remove any dust jackets from my books. Next, I'm gonna use some of those Waverly colors that I picked up. I have the ocean as well as the ink. Now, I wanted the ocean color to be a bit deeper, so it was more of a navy color, so I'm gonna mix the ocean with the black color. And I just mix colors until I have my desired color. Then I'm gonna paint 1 coat on 2 of my books with this blue color. I grabbed the elephant color because that's one of your favorite colors you guys recommended to me. So I'm gonna do 2 coats on this red book just because it's a red book. And then I'm gonna paint that same elephant color on my black book. And then for my last 2 books, I'm gonna paint them with the ivory color. Once those dried, I wanted to do something fun. So I'm gonna add some Waverly ink to some water. And then I'm just going to do like a paint splotching on these books. I know I'm wearing a really pretty dress doing this, but I had just finished up doing a voiceover and wanted to get this project completed. Luckily, I didn't get any paint on this dress. And here's a look at how they turned out. Several people have told me that I should buy Mod Podge at Walmart because you get more than what you get at Dollar Tree. While that is true, these, I don't like the containers to them. I prefer the squeeze tubes at Dollar Tree. I feel like these get a little gummy and dry up a lot sooner, so I prefer to get my Mod Podge at Dollar Tree. You guys, these are the glue sticks that I recommend on Amazon. They're down in my link below, but you can also pick them up at Walmart for $5.97. They're some of the best glue sticks to use. Walmart has the best candle accessories. I love these black lanterns. They're perfect. They have a bunch of different options too that are really affordable. You're not gonna be able to beat these full-length mirrors with these big frames for only $60, and they have a ton of different selections. They have black, they have a gray one, and white. 24-inch pine wood circle wall mirror is $52. This would be great in your entryway. Leave me a comment and let me know what your favorite project was, and I'll talk to you in our next one. Bye.